Hi guys, thanks for joining us. It's Friday. That means it's the Q&A video.
And it's Friday.
And it's Friday.
Yay, Friday.
Reasons to be excited.
Yes, yay.
If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. This is just one of many videos that we release during the week. 5 days a week to be exact.
Yes.
9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
This week we're going to cover 3 idioms and 1 question. We're going to start out with the idioms, and the first question, the first idiom is head in the clouds. Having your head in the clouds means being kind of out of touch with reality and not necessarily concentrating on what is going on in front of you. I think the technical definition is not concentrating on the present situation. So daydreaming is another way to say it.
In your least favorite class in school, you probably had your head in the clouds. Another idiom that is counter to having your head in the clouds is to have your feet on the ground. Mm-hmm. And this just means to be well-grounded, present in your situation, the immediate situation.
Yeah, pretty much the opposite of having your head in the clouds is to have your feet on the ground. These ones are somewhat self-explanatory, but sometimes things can get lost in translation. The last idiom we're going to cover is on cloud 9. So being on cloud 9 is something that people will say when they're in a new relationship. They will talk about that feeling of being really elated and overjoyed. It's kind of just like that extra floaty, wonderful feeling that you get when you're in a really pleasant situation, which usually happens around relationships. Lovey relationships.
It could also be career success. Someone who got the job they've been dreaming about their whole life, they would be on cloud 9.
Yeah.
And it's also a great way to describe euphoria, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like you're so
word.
excited. It's another word, right? Mm-hmm. Euphoria. You're so excited that, the feelings that you have are almost unreal, indescribable. So the question this week actually is a very common one that relates to how you should practice learning English. In our case specifically, we have an online course that delivers, all the speech, all the reading attributes necessary to gain fluency in English. And we always tell our students that when you're doing this course, you need to do it with a partner. We made EPT Online in a way that made it so you don't actually need a partner. That being said, you will greatly benefit from taking the course with a partner. Mm-hmm. Learning languages is an extremely social activity.
It is pretty much only a social activity. It only arose out of a need for us to need to communicate with other people, because you can understand your own feelings and process things without language, but when you want to share things with people, that's when it becomes important. So, and not only that, but you learned your native language with other people, with your family members, right? So if you want to learn a new language, you should repeat that same process.
Yeah, It really makes it much easier. It also relieves you of some of the pressure. If you're feeling silly, you get to see your friends look silly as well.
Yeah, because you have to get out of that box of feeling weird, right? And that's the one thing too that will cause people problems, is if they're feeling kind of strange about pronouncing new sounds and doing all of that, because it does feel weird. It feels weird as an adult. That's actually one of the main reasons that children learn languages faster, is that because they don't feel stupid about trying new things, that they make mistakes, which makes them move faster, because you have to make the mistakes in order to move past that. So if you get a friend or a family member or whoever to sit down with you, you can watch each other and even give each other feedback and hear when it doesn't quite sound right, and you can give each other help on vocabulary. 2 brains, right? Or even more. You can do it more than that.
So here's the big thing though. The important factor is the 3, meaning our instructional video and the 2 learners. You need to have the trifecta, the triangle that enables you to see how the perfect way to do it is, and then you do it with another person. And then you can hear it, see it in real life, and then experience it in a way that would be really, really close, if not exactly to how you would do it in person, in a classroom, by yourself.
When people sign up for our course, we always tell them that they should split the cost between, really as many people as you want to
it's really cheap.
participate in.
It's really cheap anyways, but when you split the cost, then you don't have to pay as much, and you can have access to the thing. You just pay for it and that's it. But that's the best way to do it. And also means that if you are tight for cash, you can pool your money together and then pay all at once, which gets you the best pricing on the course, just so you know.
Yeah, so either way, it's a benefit, and really, I think the worst thing that you could do is try to isolate yourself when you're learning a new language, because you are worried about feeling, you're worried about looking stupid or whatever it is. Just get over it. It's okay. Everybody's got to try, and
It's more fun. It's more fun when you get to do it and make mistakes with people learn, improve, and then you'll actually have a metric. You can actually, reference each other's experiences going forward.
All right.
That's it for this video.
Yes.
If you haven't done so yet, make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button if you learned something new, and share this with your friends.
Yeah, and tell us if there are any other questions that you want us to answer. This is a series we do every Friday. You can tell us in the comments, and we will answer it next week.
You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, at nootrl on Twitter, at nootrl on Facebook. nootrl on Instagram as well. Those are great places to lodge questions, as well as see some of our other content that's not video related.
Yeah.
So.
All of the content. It's like all we do all day long.
Yeah. Keeps us busy.
Yeah, and
I hope that doesn't get us demonetized. All right. Well, thanks for joining us.
Censored.
That's it for Neutral EPT. You have a great night, day, morning, wherever you are in the world. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Callie. Really?
It's like spread eagle. Spread eagle is an idiom for when your legs are completely apart, like Callie's.
Spread eagle.
Spread eagle.